How's it going, guys? It's C-RadTV at a WWE Smackdown review from December 18th. Let's get started. I believe there's actually only 2 Smackdowns left in 2018, because the first Smackdown of 2019 will fall on New Year's Day. Also, Smackdown also falls on Christmas next week, so, 2 big holidays. By the way, real quick, happy holidays to everyone, by the way. Hope everyone has a safe and happy holidays, whether you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, or whatnot. I don't know everyone's religion. But yeah, enough of that. Let's just get right to it. So we start off in the backstage area, where the entire SmackDown roster is having a team meeting with Shane McMahon. Of course, Shane telling the roster of the changes happening to WWE that was announced on Raw, where the fans now have authority. And now the McMahons will be overseeing Raw and SmackDown now. And how they will give the fans the best product daily and listen to the fans. Of course, Shane tells everyone on the roster to step their game up to achieve these goals. And of course, Shane's saying that Paige McMahon will now no longer be the general manager of SmackDown, but thanked her for her services. She'll still have a power role, just not as general manager. Probably as as an agent or a booker. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, see, after that meeting, Becky Lynch then comes out to the ring, the former SmackDown Women's Champion. Of course, to address what happened at TLC. So Becky comes out, she's saying it doesn't matter if the fans are in charge, the man is still in charge. And then Becky says the ring is where we do our business. And then Becky also goes on and says that she wants the McMahons to deliver her Ronda Rousey. And then Becky says she works too hard to be champion just for Ronda Rousey to walk in and take it all away from her. So then Charlotte Flair comes out. Charlotte comes in the ring, then Charlotte tells Becky to pick a number. And then Charlotte says, no, wait, I'll pick it for you. And then Charlotte tells Becky to take number 2 and stand behind her now. And then Charlotte will go on also saying that she would have won if Ronda wasn't there. So then Asuka comes out, the new SmackDown Women's Champion. I didn't think this day would ever come. Just when we thought WWE is giving up on Asuka, they all of a sudden put the title on her. My God. Now to solve her English problems, just get her a manager and you're all set. You're all set. You can get her like a Paul Heyman type manager. That's simple. So continuing on, Asuka goes on saying she's now the champion. So so Charlotte and Becky both say that Asuka should be taking Ronda Rousey for the title, and both of them call Asuka a paper champion. And then that's when good old Vince McMahon would come out to the ring. So Vince doesn't come out to the ring, he comes on the stage. Vince comes out, hold up, right, Becky and Charlotte, why are you both mad? Yeah. Becky and Charlotte, you're both just making excuses for Sunday instead of taking responsibilities. Yeah. Ronda said she was going to write the next chapter for both of yous. Yeah. Both of you need to grow up and get the fuck over it. Yeah. If you both have problems with Ronda, go address it with her in the ring where we do our business. Yeah. Asuka, you want to defend SmackDown Women's title tonight? Yeah. Well, Vince, that's an obvious no-brainer. Duh. Fucking duh. Alright then. Let's see who wants to face Asuka for the SmackDown Women's Championship tonight to start the show. Yeah. Because we gotta start this the right way. Yeah. So then Naomi comes out to the ring, and Naomi says she wants an opportunity at Asuka, and saying that Charlotte and Becky both need to hit the back of the line. And remember, Becky no longer has a rematch clause, because the term rematch clause no longer exists in the McMahon dictionary. So of course, Vince then says, Naomi, You got your match. Get in the ring. Let's get this thing started right now. Yeah! And Vince leaves. So we come back from commercial break. We get to our first match of the night, the SmackDown Women's Championship, where Asuka defends her newly won title against Naomi, while Charlotte and Becky are watching from the ring, from ringside. So highlights of the match. The double drop kick for both of them to start the match. Really well executed, synchronized. Good job from both. Naomi's atomic drop was okay. Asuka's facebuster in the corner was good, along with Naomi's avalanche Russian leg sweep from the second rope. Asuka's missile drop kicks were good, along with Naomi's kick off the barricade. Asuka would walk in the Asuka lock in twice. Naomi was able to roll out of it. Naomi hits the rear view. That would only get a 2 count. So once again, we have wrestlers kicking out their opponent's finishers like it's your average body slam or regular move cliche. So Asuka hits the code breaker in midair to counter a Naomi springboard dive. Really well executed, on point. Good job. Match ending. Asuka locks in the Asuka lock. Asuka gets the tap out victory. Asuka retains in her first title defense. Hey, Asuka looked good. So now the question is, how long will Asuka hold that title for? We'll just have to wait and see. So continuing on, next up, Jeff Hardy would come out to the ring. Of course, so Jeff comes out. So Jeff says that he heard from a little birdie that Samoa Joe wanted to apologize for his actions the last couple weeks. So Jeff then goes on saying his demons are true, but that's the past. Oh yes, all of Jeff's demons from the past. From his WWE days in the late 2000s to his TNA days. Some fucked up shit. We're not going to talk about it. Alright, folks, we haven't got there yet. Alright, my trust level with yous, I haven't got there with yous yet. There's a time and place for everything. That time and place is not right now. So then Jeff goes on saying he is alive and well. So then Jeff asks Joe to come out and apologize. So then Samoa Joe comes out. Joe, of course, saying that this is no apology. Oh, well, Jeff just got suckered. We all just got suckered. So then Joe gets in the ring. Joe says that this is an intervention. And then Joe says everyone, as in him, WWE Universe, and Backstage, are worried about Jeff's health and well-being. And then Jeff says that he's never going back into the dark places he once was in. And then Jeff saying that Joe is just targeting people's weaknesses just to hide his insecurity. And then asked about Samoa Joe's demons. And then Jeff asked Samoa Joe why hasn't he won a title. Because WWE is petty and has found every excuse to not put a title on Joe. Whether it be the WWE title, Intercontinental title, United States title, etc., 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 you get the goddamn point. So yeah, at that point, Samoa Joe would then walk away a few inches and then it would start a brawl. Jeff would get the upper hand, Jeff hits the twist of fate and then leaves. So arrive, twist of fate, leave. The end. So, I mean, they didn't even have a match at goddamn TLC. I thought they would have had a match, but they didn't. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see how this feud continues to go on. So next up, we get a mixed tag team match. We get Miz and a mystery partner against the winners of the Mixed Match Challenge. R-Truth and Carmella. Where R-Truth and Carmella will both enter their Rumbles in number 30, respectively. So, god damn it, so what's the point? So we just destroyed the prestige of number 30. You could have had a goddamn surprise return. Instead, you put the washed-up has-been R-Truth in number 30. And mediocre women's wrestler, Carmella. Really, ever since Carmella lost that SmackDown Women's title, she's been meh. But yeah, so, who is Miz's mystery partner? It is Mandy Rose. But when R-Truth came out to the ring, R-Truth mistaken Mandy Rose for Maurice. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, no. Truth. Mandy is nowhere close to Maurice. It don't matter if they have blonde hair. Maurice's taller than Mandy Rose. And more built than Mandy Rose. Mandy just looks like a goddamn plastic model. But continuing on, so to the mixed tag team match. Couple highlights and fails. Carmella's Hurricane Rana was good. After that, then we had once again another fucking dance break. Please fucking kill me. So then after that, Carmella hits a super kick. But, however, Carmella and Mandy are not the legal competitors. It's Miz and R-Truth. So while Truth is distracted, Miz would come up. She hit the skull-crushing finale. Miz gets the 3 count for the win. This match sucked ass. Plain and simple. Garbage match. When I said give Miz real competition, I didn't mean a goddamn washed-up has-been. God damn it. Don't worry, Miz. Someday you'll get real competition. Someday. Maybe. Maybe the United States title? We'll have to wait and see. Actually, it's supposed to begin a WWE title push. But that's a talk for another time. So continuing on, once again, we take another look at the 5 NXT call-ups coming up in the near future, or the coming weeks. Of course, Lars Sullivan, Lacey Evans, Heavy Machinery, Tucker Knight and Otis Dozovich, EC3, and Nikki Cross. Of course, I already gave my thoughts about it on the Raw review, so if you want my thoughts about it, go check that out in the Raw review. I already told you where I think most of them will probably end up. I for sure see Nikki Cross on SmackDown, for sure, to reunite with Sanity. So, continuing on, next up, we have the Usos, Jimmy and Jay coming out to the ring. So, of course, Jay says the Usos still run the show. And then Jay asks the Bar to come out to the ring. But instead of the Bar, they get the Club, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. Hey, Luke and Carl, buddy old pals, long time no see. You've been off TV for 4 months. Like, did somebody get injured or did WWE have no plans for you? Been a while. How's things been? Hey, Carl, how's that Asian wife of yours, too, by the way? I'm just trying to lighten the mood. So, of course, the Club comes out. Carl says that every week, it's Usos, New Day, Bar, Repeat. Usos, New Day, Bar, Repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Lather, rinse, repeat. You get the fucking picture. Because it's the same old shit. Same old shit. Same song and dance. Every fucking week. At least until now. With this changes. And the fans having authority. So then Luke says that they will no longer stand on the sidelines and they will clean the house. And then Jay tells Luke and Carl if they don't step up, they get stepped on. Yep, it's time for everyone to step up. If WWE really truly wants to back up their words and say they're listening to the fans and are going to give the fans the best product daily and give them more of what they want and less of what they don't want. So then the McMahons will then come and okay this impromptu tag match between the Usos and the Club. So, highlights in the match. Jay Samoan drop was good. Carl's jump kick in the corner was good along with his neck breaker. Luke's sit-out chokeslam was good along with the Usos double step-up enziguri. Carl's jump kick to stop a Jey Uso suicide dive was very well executed. Great job from both. Good timing. Jimmy's crossbody was good. Jimmy's super kick was good. But after the super kick, then the Bar, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Sheamus and Cesaro would come out. So while that's happening, Jimmy would hit a Uso splash. But as Jimmy goes for the pin, Sanity, Alex Wolf, Killian Dane, and my boy Eric Young attack Jimmy Uso, forcing the DQ. So Usos were going to win regardless, but who fucking cares? Eric Young is back in WWE, baby. Hell yeah. So then after the match, Eric Young and his band of Sanity attacked the Usos for post-match assault. Yes, everyone, all rise for testimony from the great book of Eric Young. So while Sanity attacks, Killian Dane would go and lay out Jey Uso with a running crossbody, and Eric Young would hit his patented neck breaker on Jimmy Uso. Sanity would then leave the ring. And while they're walking up the stage, the Bar, Sheamus, and Cesaro would go and attack both the Usos and the club, leaving all four down for the count. So then the Bar leaves, and as the Bar goes up the stage, they then have an intense stare-off with Sanity while holding the SmackDown Tag Team titles high. Oh god, is Eric Young gonna get a title shot soon? Oh no. I'm not sure if I'm ready to have a wrestler from around where I live become champion in WWE. My god, I think the company might be unfucking themselves. Oh god, hold me tight. I don't think I'm ready for this kind of reality yet. Come on, Eric Young, do it. Ascend! Ascend! Become a god from around Sarnia Lambton. Ascend into God mode. But we will wait and see what happens with Sanity on another time. So before we get into our main event, we have some announcements for next week on the Christmas edition of SmackDown. Yes, you heard that correctly. There is going to be an episode of SmackDown on fucking Christmas again. Just like there was an episode of Raw on Christmas Day last year. The only difference is this year there will be no John Cena on the SmackDown. Thank fucking Christ. So next week on the Christmas edition of SmackDown, we will have The Miz. We have Miz TV segment with special guest Shane McMahon, the SmackDown Commissioner. We will also have a United States Championship match where Shinsuke Nakamura will defend against Rusev. So will Christmas become Rusev Day? We'll have to wait and see. And finally, we'll have Jeff Hardy go one-on-one with Samoa Joe. No Randy Orton versus Rey Mysterio in like a Miracle on 34th Street Fight 2? No two. We're not going to have two Miracle on 34th Street Fights, one for each brand? Damn. But yeah, that is all next week on Christmas. Well, I believe in the next couple weeks, the episode's supposed to be taped in advance, because there's a Raw taping happening on a Friday in Detroit. Friday, December 28th in Detroit. I don't know if I'm going to go to that or not. We'll have to see. Because I spent some money since I'm going to the Lions game Sunday. Vlog, by the way, for that game. So yeah, and I'm also trying to save my money up to go to SummerSlam in the summer. But, yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that. Because I believe the episode of Raw that's going to be taped on a Friday is supposed to be the New Year's Eve episode of Raw. And SmackDown's going to be on a Saturday in Pittsburgh. And it's going to be aired on Tuesday. That's supposed to be the New Year's Day episode of SmackDown. Like, they're going to be taped in advance, so they'll edit the botches out and edit the reactions. Like, you get the idea. So next up, we get to our main event. Our main event, Mustafa Ali and AJ Styles team to take on WWE Champion, the new Daniel Bryan, and Andrade Cien Almas. So yes, and official Mustafa Ali is officially a member of SmackDown. Congratulations, Mustafa, you are now freed from the Cruiserweight division. May your talents now flourish on SmackDown. At least it's not Raw? Okay, Raw was actually decent this week, so I'll give Raw a pass. So before the match, Daniel Bryan comes out, of course, ripping the fan base apart. Daniel Bryan, of course, trying to say that he's trying to save the environment to live a more better, healthy lifestyle. And he blames the fans for all their pollution, including Fresno, who is the number one city in all of that leads pollution in all of California. Oops. And Daniel Bryan saying he's going to try to shape the world into his image and make it a safer place for everyone to live. Okay, good luck with that, environmentalist. So to the matchup, highlights of the match. AJ's dropkick was good. Mustafa's springboard stomp was good along with his arm drag. Andrade's leg drop on Mustafa's arm was good. I'm trying to take Mustafa's arm out. Mustafa's front roll into a facebuster was very well executed. Great sequence there. Good job. Excuse me. AJ's dropkick was good. Mustafa's front flip dive was good, along with his Andrade's springboard splash. Daniel's shame kicks, formerly the yes kicks. So yeah, also in Daniel Bryan's little segment, he also started chanting shame to the crowd. Shame, 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 shame. So I think now it's called the shame kicks. Honestly, if he wants to go with the shame thing, Daniel should have renamed the LaBelle Lock to the Shame Lock. Yes, I'm giving Daniel some bright ideas. So continuing on back on topic, Mustafa's Hurricane Rana was good, followed by Mustafa's Andrade's big clothesline to cap right after it. So great sequence there. Everyone's strikes throughout the matches were pretty good. AJ's running forearm was good along with his neck breaker. AJ would log in a calf crusher on Daniel Bryan, even re-rolling Daniel to lock it back in. Andrade would break it up though. Mustafa would go for a running Hurricane Run outside the ring. He'd sort of botch it because he almost fell off. Andrade slipped right off. But he was able to regain and get it back. So I guess a fail in that match. So Mustafa's got some room for improvement. Hey, there's always room for improvement. Always room for improvement in your game. Nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. Accidents happen now and again. Just ask everyone that got injured by Nia Jax. So continuing on, AJ's moonsault into a reverse DDT was good, along with Mustafa's tornado DDT. So match ending, AJ hits a phenomenal forearm on Andrade Cien Almas. Mustafa hits the 054 splash on Daniel Bryan. Mustafa gets the 3 count for the win. Alright. So Mustafa getting some early momentum on SmackDown. Maybe future United States champion? I'm not going to say WWE champion. Mustafa hasn't come close to that yet. But yeah. So that's how we end SmackDown. So there were a couple downs in SmackDown. Like Raw, it was a good episode, but it wasn't that terrible. Like, there were a couple bad moments in the show. But there were a couple good moments in that helped make up for it. So overall, I'll say SmackDown gets a 4 out of 10. I'll say Raw is the more superior show this week. SmackDown had that shitty mixed tag team match, the Mustafa botch, another fucking dance break, and a couple terrible segments. At least one terrible segment. But yeah, so that's going to take some points off. So yeah, Raw gets a superior show for the first time since, October? A while. Fair and square. But yeah, I think I got on long enough for SmackDown review. But yeah, I'll have the WWE prediction results coming up in a couple days. It'll be one of the last WWE uploads I do this week. The build-up for it is intense, isn't it? We're gonna see how fucking bad I did. But yeah, I've gone on long enough. That's all I gotta say. Hope everyone has a great day, and yeah, peace out.